Hello and welcome to this TechTarget Search Virtual Desktop vlog. In this vlog I will show you how to configure FSLogix profile containers to be saved in Azure Blob Storage. I will explain to you what Azure Blob Storage is, I will explain to you what FSLogix profile containers is, we will do a step-by-step setup of the storage account, downloading FSLogix, installing and configuring FSLogix, and I will do a demo. The demo I will be doing is on Windows Virtual Desktop technical preview. But keep in mind that the solution I'm showing you can even work on Citrix and desktop or VMware View. The requirements to use FSLogix are on the screen you can see now. You need one of these licenses to use FSLogix. Now I will explain to you what Azure Blobs are. Azure Blobs are part of the Azure Storage account. So you create a storage account and you will automatically have an Azure Blob. The Blob is block-based storage and is ideal for saving things like documents, photos or backups. Or in this case, saving the FSLogix profile container. A great thing about saving the profile container this way is that you don't have to have a file server virtual machine running in Azure, which saves a lot of money. Also, the Azure Blob is relatively cheap storage and can be made redundant globally. So first, what we're going to do is set up a storage account. So as you can see, I have been signed into my Azure account, and here I got my storage accounts. You can find them by searching for storage accounts here in the top bar. We're going to click on Add, and this will bring us to the menu to create a new storage account. Okay, I select a resource group into which I want to make it. It doesn't really matter where you save it, but I'm going to do it in West Europe. I need a unique name for my storage account. So what we're going to do is create it like this: TechTarget WVD profiles, WVD profiles in Europe. Standard performance is alright for the profiles. And here I can select the redundancy. Local redundancy, zone redundancy, geo or read access geo redundancy. So for this I'm just going to use a local redundancy. I can choose cold or hot storage for the performance. I'm going to leave it at this and I'm going to create my storage account. Okay, click create. Now my storage account will be made. While we're waiting for the storage account to be finished, I want to explain to you what FSLogix profile containers are. FSLogix profile containers saves your whole user profile in a container. And this container is a virtual hard drive file. When you sign in as a user, the only thing that's happening when to load the profile is the virtual hard drive gets mounted. So this is really fast. Also, the size of the profile doesn't matter anymore. The only thing that's happening is the mounting of the profile. There are no files getting copied from a network drive to the local profile. So this is really fast. Size doesn't matter anymore of the profile. And another thing this enables and supports is support for Office 365. So your OST files for Outlook, your OneDrive cache, all can get in that same container and the user will have it instantly. So all your problems you might have when you're using Exchange Online and Outlook is slow, or you're missing some emails and you cannot get it in caching mode, that's history. You can just enable caching mode and save the OST in the default location and it will go into your FSLogix container, which is of course a really great feature. So my resource is done, so we're going to go to the resource. This is my storage account, and in my storage account I can scroll down and here I got my blobs. and it's empty at the moment. I don't have any blobs in Azure yet. So I'm now going to switch to my WVD machine. So this is a Windows 10 multi-user machine, and I'm going to install FSLogix on this machine. First, I need to download it. I can do this by going to aka.ms/FSLogix. This will bring you to the Microsoft official page for FSLogix. Here you can read everything about FSLogix, and you can click on install FSLogix, and this will bring you to the download. So download FSLogix here. So the download is now going. I'm on Azure, so I got really fast internet, luckily. I open the zip, and I will extract the zip file, and then in the folder you will find the x64 folder, release, and here is the app setup. So you need to have the app setup. Double click on this, and click I agree, install. Yes. So now FSLogix will be installed on the machine. The setup is successfully. That's great. So now we need to configure FSLogix. To do this, we do this with a registry. So I open the registry editor with regedit. I'll go to high key local machine, software, FSLogix. Here I'm going to make a new key, and I'm going to call it profiles. I will include the registry settings in the blog. First, we need to make a registry setting to enable the profiles. This is a D word, and it's just called enabled. With a value of 1, I tell it that it's enabled. The second thing I always like to do is make sure that I use the modern virtual hard drive file system, which is VHDX. So I make another registry entry, and this time a string value, and I call it volume type, and I enter VHDX. So we use the new file format. So the next thing we need to do is to tell it where to save the profile. Well, what we're going to do is we need to save these profiles in the storage blob. So I need an access key for the blob. So I'm going to open up Notepad so I can paste the access key in here. And now I need to get the access key. You find this access key in the storage account you created under access keys. And then here under connection string, this is the key you need for the FSLogix profiles to be saved in the blob. So I click on this icon, and now this whole string is copied. I'm going to go back to my virtual machine, and I'm going to paste in the notepad the complete key. Now I'm going to make a new registry entry, a string value, and I'm call it CCD locations. Now I'm going to type in type is Azure, so it knows that it has to go to Azure. Connection string, connection string is, and then 2 quotes, and between the quotes I'm going to paste in this complete connection string like this. So let's test it out. I'm going to sign in with a user into WVD, and if everything is configured alright, I should see a new profile created in the storage blob. So I'm going to start my session desktop. My session is now starting, and you can see please wait for the FSLogix app service because it's making the new profile now. It's preparing Windows, and if I've done everything correctly, I should now see in my Azure Storage account under blobs a profile for this user. Yes, here is the profile. We can even look in the profile container and we can see here is the VHDX for the user. So everything the user now does, change application settings, sync OneDrive, cache Outlook, it will be saved into this VHDX. So I don't need a file server, nothing. And as you can see, the user has a profile and it can just work. So this way you can really easily set up Windows virtual desktops with FSLogix. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. And for now, I want to wish you good luck trying this out.